Am I the butthole for telling my best friend's husband she's been cheating? Hey Reddit, I need some advice because I'm feeling absolutely torn about something I did recently. I 29F have been best friends with Lana 30F since we were kids. We've been through everything together: high school drama, college parties, bad breakups, you name it. She's like a sister to me. But this situation has left me questioning everything about our friendship and whether I did the right thing. Lana has been married to Jeff 32M for about 4 years now. They have what appears to be a great life together. A nice house, good jobs, even plans to start a family soon. From the outside, everything looked perfect. I was genuinely happy for them because they seemed like the ideal couple. Lana used to gush about how much she loved Jeff and how he was her soulmate. I thought they were solid, but over the last year or so, I noticed Lana becoming more distant. She started making more excuses to hang out less, canceled plans last minute, and just seemed off. At first, I chalked it up to life getting busier, especially since she and Jeff had both been working a lot. But then, I noticed her behavior was changing in ways I couldn't ignore. She'd suddenly be texting all the time, giggling at her phone, and hiding her screen whenever I was around. I started getting suspicious, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. She's my best friend, after all, so I gave her the benefit of the doubt, hoping that maybe it was just work stress or something else. But then, one night, Lana asked me to cover for her. She said she was going out to meet some friends from work and asked me to tell Jeff she was with me if he called. That's when the alarm bells really started going off. Something was definitely up. That night, after she left, I got curious and decided to do some light detective work. I know it sounds bad, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. I checked her social media and saw that she'd tagged herself at a fancy restaurant, but not with work friends. She was with a guy I'd never seen before, and they were clearly more than just friends. The pictures didn't lie, they were laughing, holding hands, and in one photo, she was leaning in to kiss him. I was shocked, to say the least. This wasn't the Lana I knew. She'd always been someone I looked up to. In terms of relationships, I had no idea what was going on, so I confronted her the next day. I tried to be calm about it and just asked her outright if she was seeing someone else behind Jeff's back. At first, she denied it, but after I told her what I saw, she finally admitted to having an affair. She told me that she met this guy, Daniel 33M, through work and that they'd been seeing each other for nearly 6 months. I was furious. How could she do this to Jeff? I told her that what she was doing was wrong and that she needed to either come clean to Jeff or end things with Daniel. But Lana shrugged it off. She said she still loved Jeff, but her relationship with him had gotten boring and she needed excitement. She didn't plan on leaving Jeff, she just wanted a bit of fun on the side. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I told her again that she needed to tell Jeff the truth, but she refused. She said she had no intention of stopping her affair and that I should just mind my own business because this didn't involve me. That's when I lost it. I told her that if she didn't tell Jeff the truth, I would. Days went by, and Lana carried on like nothing had happened. She kept seeing Daniel, kept lying to Jeff, and acted like everything was fine. But I couldn't get the guilt off my chest. Jeff is a genuinely good guy. He's treated Lana like a queen. Since the day they met, I've seen him go out of his way to support her in every aspect of their lives, and the fact that she was deceiving him like this made me sick. I felt like I was betraying him by not saying anything. So, after weeks of wrestling with my conscience, I made the difficult decision to tell Jeff. I invited him over under the pretense of just hanging out, and after a couple of beers, I couldn't keep it in any longer. I told him everything about the affair, how long it had been going on, and even about Daniel. Jeff was devastated. I could see the pain in his eyes, and I hated myself for being the one to break it to him. He didn't yell, he didn't cry, he just sat there in stunned silence. After that, everything exploded. Jeff confronted Lana, and she didn't deny it. Their marriage fell apart almost instantly. Jeff moved out, and they've since started divorce proceedings. Lana is furious with me for ruining her life and says that I betrayed her by not keeping her secret. She's cut me off completely, blocked me on everything, and even told some of our mutual friends that I'm the one who caused the divorce. Some of my friends are siding with Lana, saying that I had no right to interfere in their marriage and that I should have kept my mouth shut. They think that what happens in a marriage is between the couple, and it wasn't my place to get involved, but I couldn't live with myself knowing that Jeff was being lied to and betrayed. Now, I'm questioning whether I did the right thing. On one hand, I feel like I saved Jeff from a lifetime of lies, but on the other, I've lost my best friend and caused a marriage to end. Maybe I should have just let Lana deal with the consequences in her own time. So, Reddit, am I the butthole for telling my best friend's husband she was cheating on him? Should I have stayed out of it, or was it the right thing to do?